Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Miss Amy's Journey. As you can read by the title, this week is I'm going live about my business and I'm talking about what led me here. Like what led me to get a life coach, Amy LLC, why this inspiration happened, and why things have changed and all this business stuff, right? Because it's a video for, everyone to know. For those that have been with me for a while now, I have to brighten this up because it's looking crazy. All right, so for those that have been with me for a while now, my name is Miss Amy. As you can tell by the title, my channel name is Miss Amy's Journey. Everything pertaining to my journey, my business, my life as a mom, my my nursing career, everything that led me to the point of my journey. Let me just say that, my journey. So on this channel, I'll talk about my life. I talk about my son's life, and I talk about nursing. If that is something that the outside world is interested in, please feel free to subscribe and join mine and my son's life and journey, and our ventures and adventures, and our sadness and our happiness and life. So, all right. So let's start with why, right? Why in the world did Miss Amy decide to get a business as a life coach, right? Why? I decided to have a business as a life coach because if you haven't heard my story yet, in my last week's vlog, I spoke about my life and what led me to be wherever I am now in life as a nurse, as a mom, as, what have you. So basically, my life story inspired me, which is crazy, to try to help others look at life in a different light, because I was able to do that for my life and myself. So a little bit about my story. Again, I, was taken from my mom, and then I was put in the system, and I was very dark, like a very dark individual for a while. Got tired of living in that darkness, and I started changing my mindset to feel or think more positive. And I read books, and I meditated, and I, saw spiritual people, and I went to church, and I did a bunch of spiritual and mental work for myself, within myself. Long story short, I ended up one day after having my son, and I don't know if it's just like some people got it and some people don't. For me, it was like kind of like a gift, because I ended up doing Lyft, driving for Lyft part-time. And I would realize that in these car rides, people would like literally sit with me for 5 minutes and tell me everything. I was not asking questions. I was not trying to dig to find out anything about their life. I was just having casual conversations with them. How's your day? Where are you heading? Because I'm giving them a ride. And, just realistic, basic stranger to stranger conversations. And they would just flat out, I don't know where, be like, this is happening in my life. This is happening in my life. And I would be the one giving them the advice, like, no, you should, why don't you think of it this way? Or why don't you look at it from this point of view? Or, giving them different scenarios that were positive so that they can, redirect their negative doubts or beliefs about their situation or themselves. So then that's when it just hit me one day, and I was like, you know what, since, people are talking to me and they tell me these things, then I'm like, I can do this as a positivity, coach. I can coach people to change their mindset, to help them improve their mindset and improve the way they think of themselves in their life. And ultimately, that's what led me into that venture. And also just the part of actually talking to someone else and seeing like kind of like their life for a little while and seeing that they have a maybe similar situation than you, or maybe, you know, just being able to talk to them, you know, like, and be their friend for a little while. Because what I've noticed doing Lyft is like a lot of people do not have um someone that they can just vent to, you know, like, yeah, they could have a spouse or they could have family members, but those family members are not even there, or they're working all the time, or, and if they are there, they're tired and they don't want to talk. And, you know, it's not so much like they have someone that they can talk to. They have someone that they can, you know, sit down with and actually, like, you know, excuse me, be mentored into um, any goal settings or any positivity or any mindset changes. So this is the new era of life coaches. There's many different types of life coaches. There is health life coaches, there is business life coaches, there is entrepreneur life coaches, there is nutritional, there is lifestyle, there is manifestation life coaches, there is all these types of life coach. And I, you know, looked into myself because at first I wanted to do, you know, spirituality and that together. And then this is where my story comes in with what it was first like for my business. You know, I had this great big idea in the beginning, like, oh, I'm going to open an office, which I did. And I'm happy and I'm thankful that I got that opportunity and I was able to have my own office and I was able to, you know, have my own space aside of my home. And I enjoyed that. You know what I mean? I enjoyed being able to have that. And I am grateful that I had that opportunity and that I took that leap of faith. Like, okay, if I have clients, I do. And if I don't, then that isn't the end of the world. You know what I mean? Like, so what I did was I opened the office, and my initial services was meditation with sound healing, because I felt like maybe if I, you know, got to someone and gave them a healing session, that they would talk to me, and then I can, you know, spark some positivity into them and ultimately change the way that they were thinking or feeling, or, you know, put them in a positive direction in their life. That was my ultimate goal in the beginning. Had the office, had it for like 6 months, and then I also made a video about that. Cried my eyes out because I wanted that face-to-face interaction versus that we're online and I'm talking to you. So what I did was I ended up closing the office because I had it for 6 months. I had 1 or 2 clients, you know, every month. It wasn't enough to keep it open, so to speak. You know what I mean? Because I had, you know, other things to pay and other things to take care of. So I made the smart executive decision of shutting it down. And I said, you know what, I'm just going to lean more towards just the positivity, the goal setting, and the mindset aspect of it online. Applied for this mentor website where you're able to go on there and apply as a life coach for people to access you easily. And you're able to put your pay rate on there, how much you want to get paid an hour, and what services you want to provide. There's millions of services on there that you can choose. I chose what resonates with me, and that's what I recommend anybody to do if they're starting anything new or whatever. Do what resonates with who you are in your day-to-day life. Don't try to do something or, you know, pick a niche that doesn't fit your personality, doesn't fit who you are as a person. You know what I mean? Because then it's like, what are you doing it for? You know? So I ended up doing that. And the link to that is in the bottom, is in the description. So if you guys are interested in checking me out, I wrote a story, I wrote my story, I wrote my why. And if you guys want more detail on that, there's also a video and why, like a descriptive video of why I am led to, you know, mentor people and help people be more positive and think more positive and change their mindset to a better, fulfilling life for themselves, because it is so important that we live our life positive. There's so much negativity in people in, you know, in a day-to-day time frame that we're in because of all the negativity that we experience and all the negativity that we hear on the radio, on the TVs and all that stuff. That is important that I feel that we wake up positive, and if we're not, that we fix it immediately, because what you think is what you attract. So if you wake up every day and you're this negative, mad person, then that's what you're going to attract the whole day. And I know this because I've experienced it. I had no energy to say, okay, I'm going to think positive today, and went out my day mad, negative, crying, depressed, and I had a horrible day. So, what you put in the beginning of your brain, that's what you're going to co-create, because it's the law of attraction. Like, I read so many books about that too. And overall, this is my why. Now I'm doing everything online. That is my where. I'm not going to talk too much about prices, because people don't really care about that. They care about what you can provide for them. And it is affordable, okay? For those that really want to know or whatever, it's affordable. It's not, I'm taking $100 from you every session. So it's called mymentor.life/Amy Pichardo. That is my, that's how you find me on mymentor.life. It, like I said, is in the link below, is in the description below. Also, if you do not follow me on Instagram, you guys can find me on Life Coach Amy on Instagram. And as far as my actual other services that I provide, I still do energy readings. And I still, and that's something that I'm going to do over the phone. And that's something that I hold dearly to my heart, and I still want to reach people that way as well. So those are the two things that I'm doing right now. I am a life coach for positivity, mindset and goals. And I'm also an energy reader. So I can read your energy and point you in the right direction on how to fix your energy. So yeah, that kind of sums it up. If there's any more questions that you guys may have about, just about my business in general, just leave them down below. I did get an LLC through this, what is it, the Secretary of State, or I don't really remember how it is. I think it was through Zen Business also. So like, if you guys are trying to create a business now, because it's the world of that now, I would say create an LLC through my Zen Business, get the basic plan, because they have like advanced and more advanced, and then you just end up paying like $300, which is not necessary. You can pay like $120 to get your thing, get you a name. What is it, on the ct.gov? I believe you look up if that name is taken, because that's what I did. I looked up to see if Life Coach Amy LLC was taken. It wasn't. I grabbed it up, paid for it, secured it. They're going to send you a number that's like your identification number for that business, so that you can make money off of that number. And then that number you put, I have, like, if you want me to make a whole video on how I did it, I can sit down, write down step by step how I went about it, what actual bank card that I use, because I use a specific bank card. And yeah, like, we can just go from there. So yeah, that's what I have for today, in terms of my business aspect of it. Like I said, I'm doing everything online. I make it very easy for you to find me. I'm always posting stuff on Instagram about mindset, positivity, and stuff like that, just to keep you guys boosted and in the loop. And if you guys want a personal conversation with me privately, then you guys can also book one with me, either through Instagram, because I have the link to my website on Instagram, or directly onto the website itself. So, and also, I need to put like a link to my energy readings as well, so that you guys can access me through that, because it's a separate website. My energy readings are a separate website, so you guys can access me through that as well. So a vlog is coming. I'm gonna make a vlog. I'm gonna try to make a vlog between today and tomorrow of me and little man. I know you guys probably miss him because it's been literally like just on me, and then he's at school. And so yeah, I'm gonna make sure I make a vlog of me and him, and I'll update you guys on him on the next video. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and never stop believing yourself, never stop trying, never stop looking for ways to be successful, because you can do it. You can be successful no matter what. You know, those doubts are just doubts, and they're easily fixable. And you have the power to change that. Nobody else. And if you seek the help will find you and help you. So that's another thing. You have to, if you want the help, you have to put the work yourself, and also get the help, and then take the advice, and then, you know, do the work. And it all comes from you though, you know? So that's my little advice. I don't want to make this like super, super, super long, but I just want to, you know, let you guys know that you guys can do anything you put your mind to, and never stop believing in yourself. You are amazing. And that is my slogan. Okay. Never stop believing in yourself. You are amazing. No matter what, you're amazing. You are uniquely made. You are uniquely made the way you are for a reason. And no one can take that power away from you, unless you allow them, you know, unless you allow the negativity to drag you down and take you down. And you can do it. Okay. And if you want to talk to me personally, you love my energy, and you love my motivational tips and tricks and whatever, you know where to find me. I make it very easy and accessible for you to find me. Thank you so much for joining me today on live. I will be on next week with a different topic. So if there's a particular topic that you want information on, or you want what are you talking about? Advice on, or anything that you want to talk about, nursing, whatever. I am still in school for nursing. So if you want a video about that, leave a comment, please. And thank you again for joining me, and have a great week. Peace.